all to the inauguration of the exhibition, An Artist's Quest, K.K. Hebbar, a retrospective. I welcome the Honorable Minister of Culture, Kumari Selja, who has kindly consented to preside over this inaugural function and to inaugurate the exhibition. We are indeed grateful to the Minister for having made the time to come here in spite of her busy schedule and despite the fact that was a great disappointment to us. We are therefore all the more happy now that she has been able to come. The Honorable Minister is no stranger to NGMA Bengaluru. She had visited us in March this year when we had the privilege of taking her around the gallery and describing to her our activities while explaining our plans for the future. Welcome to NGMA once again, Madam, and thank you for consenting to inaugurate the exhibition. I welcome Sir Shri Jawahar Sarkar, Secretary, Ministry of Culture. Even before I had formally taken charge as director here, he had spoken to me about the Hebbar exhibition and how anxious he was that a really good retrospective of the artist should be organized by NGMA Bengaluru during the year of his birth centenary. That we have managed to hold this exhibition in time is in no small measure due to the tremendous enthusiasm of Shri Jawahar Sarkar and to the support he has given us at NGMA Bengaluru. Thank you, sir, and welcome to this inaugural function. I consider myself fortunate that I have such a good friend in Shri S.V. Ranganath, Chief Secretary of the Government of Karnataka. He has been a great support whenever I have approached him for any help. This is the third exhibition of NGMA Bengaluru, which he is attending as chief guest in less than 18 months. Thank you, sir, for being such a good friend, and I may add, good neighbor of NGMA Bengaluru, and welcome to this inaugural function. We at NGMA Bengaluru owe a special thanks to Sri Zalki and to the Venkatappa Art Gallery, Bangalore, for lending us 66 beautiful works of Hebbar. These drawings and paintings have certainly added luster to this exhibition. Thank you for your support and welcome to this inaugural function. A very special thanks and welcome to Sri K.G. Subramanian, one of the greatest artists of our time, for having traveled all the way from Baroda to be with us on this day and for having consented to release the Hebbar publication which we have brought out in connection with this exhibition. Sri Subramaniam has also contributed an essay in the publication. Thank you, sir. We are indeed honored that you have accepted our invitation. I welcome the curators of the exhibition, artist Rekha Rao and art historian Rajni Prasanna. Their efforts in conceptualizing and putting together this exhibition and in bringing out the publication have been tremendous. In addition, as trustees of the K.K. Hebbar Foundation, they have produced a documentary film on Hebbar, which will be screened in our auditorium during the period of the exhibition. The K.K. Hebbar Art Foundation has also lent more than 90 works to the exhibition, including the 51 iconic Shilapadikaram drawings. Thank you, Rekha and Rajni, and welcome to the inaugural event. It was exciting working with you. I thank our generous lenders who have loaned to the exhibition the works of Hebbar which were in their possession. Some of them, Vijiv and Veena Bambri, if they are here, the K.K. Hebbar trustees, including Ranna Hebbar, Dr. Gopal, Director of Museums, and officials of the Venkatappa Art Gallery. Thank you and welcome to this inaugural function. I welcome the members of the Apex Committee of NGMA Bengaluru. They have always given us the benefit of their advice and support. However, in the case of the Hebbar exhibition, which is the first exhibition to originate from NGMA Bengaluru, the members from Bangalore have helped us in innumerable ways. I welcome Sri S.T. Vasudev, Sri Balan Nambiar, Srimati Sheila Gowda, and Sri Ravi Kashi to this inaugural event. There are many others who have made important contributions towards the organization of this exhibition and the bringing out of the publication. I thank them and welcome them all. I extend a warm welcome to our friends from the media and request them to give wide publicity to the exhibition and to the parallel outreach events. Dear friends, this, as I have said earlier, is the first exhibition to originate from NGMA Bengaluru. The first time is always special. For the curators, Rekha Rao and Rajni Prasanna too, it was a first-time experience in curating an exhibition. We found it a challenging and exciting experience. I can safely say that there was never a dull moment. For us at NGMA, it was an invaluable learning experience. At the end of the day, we feel happy that all our efforts have resulted in a great and memorable exhibition. Though he lived many years of his working life in Mumbai, Hebbar was from Karnataka. It is therefore appropriate that the Hebbar exhibition has been conceptualized and organized by NGMA Bengaluru. As usual, NGMA Bengaluru has organized many parallel outreach programs during the 2 months duration of the exhibition. There are talks, a panel discussion that to revisit the works of an artist like K.K. Hebbar will be a true.
Thank you, Ms. Shobhanam. Best the Honorable Minister.
Minister for Culture, Kumari Shelja, Shri K.G. Subramaniam, Srimati Rajani Prasanna, Srimati Rekha Rao, Srimati Shobha Nambisan, Shri Ramesh Jalki, distinguished guests, ladies and gentlemen. It's a matter of great pride and satisfaction to all of us that the National Gallery of Modern Art, Bengaluru, which was inaugurated a little more than 2 years ago, has today initiated and organized its first exhibition. It is befitting that the National Gallery of Modern Art, Bengaluru, has organized this exhibition of K.K. Hebbar in the year of his birth centenary. We are indeed very honored and privileged that we have amidst us the Honorable Union Minister for Culture, Kumari Shelja, who despite her extremely busy schedule has found time to come here. Similarly, I think we are very honored that we have Shri K.G. Subramaniam, an artist of international repute, on the dais, and several artists of international and national repute in the audience who have graced the occasion by their presence. I would like to also thank Mr. Jawar Sarkar, Secretary Culture, and thank and congratulate Srimati Rekha Rao and Srimati Rajni Prasanna and also congratulate NGMA and the Ministry of Culture for organizing this resplendent exhibition. The regional NGMAs, though national in character, should, I think, take special interest in showcasing the art of the region and in depicting it in relation to the national and international art scene. I therefore hope that NGMA Bengaluru will continue to organize exhibitions of the works of interesting artists of different periods from the 4 southern states. I was happy to learn that this exhibition also includes the Work Art Gallery. It will no doubt add a fresh dimension to these works to view them in a new setting along with other works of this renowned artist. I would particularly request my senior colleague, Shri Ramesh Jhalki, the Secretary Kannada and Culture, to make the best use of this opportunity and ensure that as many art students as possible from different schools all over the state are facilitated to come to Bangalore and see the exhibition and perhaps participate in and enjoy the various outreach programs which I am told are being organized during the next 2 months when this exhibition is on view. Besides art students, I am sure that artists and art lovers from all over the state and not just Bangalore will throng to the NGMA to see this wonderful show. In the astonishingly short time of less than 2 years that the MGMA Bengaluru has become one of Bangalore's major cultural centers, hosting a range of art activities and events, film festivals, talks, exhibitions, gallery walks, school educational programs, music, dance and theatre performances. In this connection, I am glad that NGMA is making a special effort to make art meaningful to school children. We in the state government have for some time been trying to introduce art as a tool to awaken the imagination of children so as to facilitate them for a better understanding of various issues they are likely to be confronted. We shall therefore the state government shall be very happy to partner NGMA Bengaluru in this enterprise. We will also ensure that as many students as possible from schools all over the state, both in Bangalore and outside the Bangalore, throughout the states, are given this opportunity. Poverty, hunger and destruction brought about by nuclear weapons. At the other end of the spectrum lie his drawings and paintings that capture the grace of dance performances influenced. Throughout his career, I am given to understand that Hebbar never ceased to experiment. For example, include these important historical sites like the ancient caves at Karla in Maharashtra, etc. Hebbar has always held that the artist's role was to tell the truth about his feelings without any dilution. Due to his opposition of politicization of art, he was not the part of any of the many artist groups that thrived in India maybe about 50 years ago, and yet he played an enthusiastic team for the wonderful exhibition which they have put up, and I wish the exhibition grand success. Thank you very much.
Thank you, Shri S.V. Ranganathan.
ಧನ್ಯವಾದಗಳು ಮುಖ್ಯ ಕಾರ್ಯದರ್ಶಿಗಳವರಿಗೆ.
I now request Shri Ramesh Jhalki, IAS Secretary, Kannada and Culture, Government of Karnataka, to say a few words.
ಮುಂದಾಕೆ ಕಾರ್ಯದರ್ಶಿಗಳಾದಂಥ ಶ್ರೀ ರಮೇಶ್ ಜಳ್ಕಿ ಅವರು ನಮ್ಮನ್ನು ಉದ್ದೇಶಿಸಿ ಒಂದೆರಡು ಮಾತುಗಳನ್ನು ಆಡಬೇಕಾಗಿ ಅವರಲ್ಲಿ ವಿನಂತಿಸಿಕೊಳ್ತಾ ಇದ್ದೀನಿ.
Honorable Culture Minister Kumari Shelja, Chief Secretary S.V. Ranganath, Secretary Culture, Government of India, Shri Jawahar Sarkar, Mr. Renowned artist K.G. Subramaniam, Rekha Rao and Rajni Prasanna, Director General Director NGMA Shobha Nambisan, and distinguished guests and art lovers. NGMA ಒಂದು ಅದ್ಭುತವಾದ ಪ್ರದರ್ಶನ ಇವತ್ತು ಆಯೋಜಿಸಿದೆ. ಕೆ ಹೆಬ್ಬಾರ್ ಅವ್ರದ್ದು 100 ವರ್ಷ ಜನ್ಮ ಶತಾಬ್ದಿ ಸಂದರ್ಭದಲ್ಲಿ 2 ತಿಂಗಳ ಕಾಲ ಬೆಂಗಳೂರಿನಲ್ಲಿ ಇದು ಮೊಟ್ಟ ಮೊದಲು ಬಹಳ ಬೃಹತ್ ಮತ್ತು ಅದ್ಭುತವಾದ ಪ್ರದರ್ಶನ ನಮ್ಮ NGMA ಅವರು ಆಯೋಜಿಸಿದ್ದಾರೆ. ಶೋಭಾ ನಂಬಿಸನ್ ಅವರು ಸುಮಾರು 2 ತಿಂಗಳ ಹಿಂದೆ ಇದರ ಬಗ್ಗೆ ನನ್ನ ಜೊತೆಯಲ್ಲಿ ಚರ್ಚಿಸಿದರು. ಈಗಾಗಲೇ ಮತ್ತು ಈ 2 ತಿಂಗಳ ಕಾಲದಲ್ಲಿ ಇವರು ಒಂದು ಹೆಬ್ಬಾರ್ ಆರ್ಟ್ ಫೌಂಡೇಶನ್, ವೆಂಕಟಪ್ಪ ಆರ್ಟ್ ಗ್ಯಾಲರಿ, ಜೆ ಸ್ಕೂಲ್ ಆಫ್ ಆರ್ಟ್ಸ್ ಮತ್ತು ಇನ್ನಿತರ ಮೂಲಗಳಿಂದ ಹಲವಾರು ಕೃತಿಗಳನ್ನು ಇಲ್ಲಿ ಬಹಳ ಅಚ್ಚುಕಟ್ಟುವಾದ ಅದ್ಭುತವಾದ ಪ್ರದರ್ಶನ ಇವತ್ತು ಆಯೋಜಿಸಿದ್ದಾರೆ. ಸನ್ಮಾನ್ಯ ಮುಖ್ಯ ಕಾರ್ಯದರ್ಶಿಗಳು ಹೇಳಿದರು, ಈ ಎಲ್ಲ ಕಲಾ ವಿದ್ಯಾರ್ಥಿಗಳು ಇಲ್ಲಿ ಬರುವಂಗೆ ಆಗಬೇಕು. ನಾವು ಈಗಾಗಲೇ ರಾಜ್ಯ ಸರ್ಕಾರದಿಂದ ಒಂದು ನಮ್ಮ ನಿರ್ದೇಶಕರು ಶೋಭಾ ನಮ್ಮೀಸವರು ಮಾತಾಡಿದರು. ಅದಕ್ಕೆ ರಾಜ್ಯದ ಎಲ್ಲ ಕಲಾ ವಿದ್ಯಾರ್ಥಿಗಳು ಇಲ್ಲಿ ಬರೋದು ಹೋಗೋದು ಪ್ರವಾಸ ವೆಚ್ಚ ನಮ್ಮ ರಾಜ್ಯ ಸರ್ಕಾರ ಭರಿಸುವ ಬಗ್ಗೆ ನಾವು ಈಗಾಗಲೇ ಆದೇಶ ಹೊರಡಿಸಿದ್ದೀವಿ. ಸೊ ವಿ ಹ್ಯಾವ್ ಆಲ್ರೆಡಿ issued a government order that all the art students who wish to come to Bangalore to visit this exhibition, their travel expenses by rail or by bus, whichever mode they want travel, will be fully reimbursed by the government of Karnataka, and wide publicity is being given for that. So this government of Karnataka has been partnering with NGMA. This is one example of partnership. In coming months, there will be many more such partnership, joint ventures, and we are very happy that NGMA has been set up here, and within its short period of 2.5 years, it has been able to organize this exhibition. ಈಗಾಗಲೇ ಮುಖ್ಯ ಕಾರ್ಯದರ್ಶಿಗಳು ಎಲ್ಲ ಇದ್ರ ಬಗ್ಗೆ ವಿಸ್ತೃತವಾಗಿ ಹೇಳಿದ್ದಾರೆ. ಈ ಪ್ರದರ್ಶನವನ್ನು ಹೆಚ್ಚಿನ ಸಂಖ್ಯೆಯಲ್ಲಿ ಜನರು ವೀಕ್ಷಿಸಲು ಇನ್ನೇನಾದರೂ ಕ್ರಮ ಕೈಗೊಳ್ಳಬೇಕಾದ್ರೆ ಅದು ರಾಜ್ಯ ಸರ್ಕಾರ ಕೈಗೊಳ್ಳಲಿಕ್ಕೆ ತಯಾರಿದೆ. ಅದಕ್ಕೆಲ್ಲ ನೆರವನ್ನು ಕೊಡಲಿಕ್ಕೆ ನಾವು ಸಿದ್ಧರಿದ್ದೇವೆ ಅಂತ ಹೇಳಿ ಈ ದಿವಸ ಈ ನಮ್ಮ ಕೆ ಅದ್ಭುತ ಆರ್ಟಿಸ್ಟ್ ಇದ್ದಂಥ ಕೆ ಹೆಬ್ಬಾರ್ ಅವರ 100 ವರ್ಷದ ಜನ್ಮ ಶತಾಬ್ದಿ ಸಂದರ್ಭದಲ್ಲಿ ಆಯೋಜಿಸಿದ್ದಾರೆ. ಇದು ನಮ್ಮ ಇಡೀ ಕರ್ನಾಟಕಕ್ಕೆ ಒಂದು ಹೆಮ್ಮೆ ವಿಷಯ ಅಂಥೇಳಿ ಈ ಸಮಾರಂಭಕ್ಕೆ ನನಗೆ ಆಹ್ವಾನಿಸಿ 4 ಮಾತಾಡಲಿಕ್ಕೆ ಅವಕಾಶ ಕೊಟ್ಟದಕ್ಕಾಗಿ NGMA ಅವರಿಗೆ ಮತ್ತು ತಮ್ಮೆಲ್ಲರಿಗೂ ವಂದಿಸಿ ನಾನು ಮಾತು ಮುಗಿಸ್ತೀನಿ. ನಮಸ್ಕಾರ.
ಥ್ಯಾಂಕ್ ಯು ಶ್ರೀ ರಮೇಶ್ ಜಲ್ಕಿ.
ಕಲಾ ವಿದ್ಯಾರ್ಥಿಗಳಿಗೆ ಪ್ರೋತ್ಸಾಹಿಸಿದಂಥ ಶ್ರೀ ರಮೇಶ್ ಜಳ್ಕಿ ಅವರಿಗೆ ಧನ್ಯವಾದಗಳು.
The exhibition has been curated by Srimati Rekha Rao and Srimati Rajni Prasanna. I now request Srimati Rekha Rao to share her thoughts about the exhibition.
ಶ್ರೀಮತಿ ರೇಖಾ ರಾವ್ ಹಾಗೂ ಶ್ರೀಮತಿ ರಜನಿ ಪ್ರಸನ್ನ ಇವರು ಈ ಕಲಾ ಪ್ರದರ್ಶನದ ಕ್ಯೂರೇಟರ್ಗಳಾಗಿದ್ದಾರೆ. ಕಲಾ ಪ್ರದರ್ಶನದ ಬಗ್ಗೆ ಒಂದೆರಡು ಅನುಭವಗಳನ್ನು ಹಂಚಿಕೊಳ್ಳಲು ಶ್ರೀಮತಿ ರೇಖಾ ರಾವ್ ಅವರನ್ನು ವೇದಿಕೆಗೆ ಆಹ್ವಾನಿಸ್ತಾ ಇದ್ದೇನೆ.
Professor K.G. Subramaniam, Union Minister for Culture, Kumari Selja, Shri Jawahar Sarkar, Shobha Nambisan, S.V. Ranganath, Mr. Zalki, and friends. It is a moment of great pride for the Hebbar family to be a part of this retrospective show, an artist's quest, to mark the centenary year of K.K. Hebbar at this prestigious National Gallery of Modern Art, Bengaluru. My sister Rajni Prasanna and I were excited when asked to curate the show, but at the same time skeptical. How do we go about collecting works which are spread all over India and abroad? How do we present his journey through 5 decades of relentless search to capture the essence of life? The Hebbar wing at the Venkatappa Art Gallery, which was set up by the Karnataka government on the advice of Sri Chiranjeev Singh, came to our rescue. Then we had NGMA Delhi, collectors Sanjeev and Veena Bambri, who helped us to make the collection complete. We are very thankful to them. The book, An Artist's Quest, being released today, is published by NGMA Bengaluru and part sponsored by the KK Hebbar Art Foundation. The book has been designed by Surabhi, who happens to be Hebbar's granddaughter, with a very insightful text by Veena Timmaya. We are privileged and honored to have K.G. Subramaniam in our midst today, who has written The Pleasure of Knowing Hebbar for the book. Our thanks to all of you. We hope this book will be in every university, every library, and in every collector's list. The KK Hebbar Art Foundation was established in 1991-92 by my father to promote art and culture, especially